Oh, how many people do you reckon was there?
Thousands. Like a football stadium full of people, wasn't it?
Don't forget, it all started, the build up, the step up to hell on earth. The last phase to like when I was going to reset you 2019. It all started Israel.
Yeah.
That's what World War II was about. Like I told you all, yeah. But all evacuated. Look.
Yeah.
Just a light here and there on. See them lights, all lights now on.
Couple.
Probably street lights that was. Everything else was off. Yeah. Every time you see that
Well
smoke,
evacuated, wasn't it?
yeah, like when Trump went to Israel 2016, it was all sorted then. Yeah, and he's like what like I said, there's traitors in every country, and they know where these traitors, the last of the traitors, was being arrested and killed, like trying to escape in that now, and Israel, Middle East, is where it all starts. And these are ones what's been working for CIA, MI5, MI6, especially, you know, all them secret services and that. They all works in. Like what's explaining to that taxi driver today, that Muslim driver.
Yeah.
Like that Muslim I was with today, what a lovely man. He was well on it. With this. And I was trying to tell him that it's all staged. I went, and the reason what, because he knows like the Quran, and I was saying to him, I knows a bit about the Quran. Yeah? And he's saying to me, like, what you're seeing now, he went, oh no, you know, like, because the last 25, 30 years since the internet's come out, and he went, even us Muslims, and we've had like screens, phones, like laptops, and all this stuff, yeah. And he's saying, like my mum and dad and my grandparents, like when technology wasn't about, they was on books, so they knows like the real holy shit and that, yeah, like. And he knows basically. He went, and some of us there. He went. I want to put my hands up. He went. We got to. Like, we are like. It don't make sense. Like we think to ourselves like, are we meant to be doing all this sort of stuff and that? Yeah. And he knows that. He knows that Muslims and Jews are government driven. Yeah. Yeah. And the full depth of it. But listen, this Israel thing. Like it's got to end there because that's where they started.
That's the terror cells, isn't it, that they're taking out? That's why it's areas in the cities.
Now all them areas, while you're hearing of like these like leaders, Middle East leaders and that, who's been causing out for CIA and everything, right? This is like some of them getting took out and that, and you'll get their death. But don't forget, they will only show you. They will only show you something on air. Internet, they'll only show you something what's 100% successfully been done, and then they can show you.
Yeah.
So you like, because I can go, oh sorry, we made a mistake. No, let's come on top. No,
half done.
No, it's got to be complete, and then cue white hats and all that lot, and let you know. Look! You can see the outline. You can raise your shoulders now. You can see that's like
all blurred and that.
Even when they're outside. Don't matter if it looks like they're outside in a swimming pool.
We were seeing yesterday with a fan blowing them, wasn't it?
Yeah,
blowing
like it's in a studio. CGI, like you're going to see. Like we've got some stuff. I'm going to go through it. We're just getting Good picture. What plenty of recording time now, haven't we?
Yeah, bundles. It's a lovely picture, isn't it? Nice and sharp. Good colour.
Makes you look younger. I think it's that bloody camera though. But we're going to go through some bits today, yeah. And I think it's to you on it. We've got to be on par with all each other and that, yeah. I'm going to go through this, explain this QFS thing, yeah. And I think Kirsten is going to put a video together, right? And she'll be able to put, like, and Leon probably will as well. when he gets to Charlie Ward in town, like, what Blue Wall got all that.
I thought everyone had seen that in the world.
Well, they have, but like, you know, that's what they like. Yeah. And I'm going to play a video in a bit. That short video what I uploaded to Rumble called "Listen," because those words, Vernie, like, she didn't know I recorded that. But what she said, like, if you're awake, is so important, because what she says is, she's talking from our ET world to you. She's talking to you from the heart, and that 2 minutes 55 seconds, whatever, listen, is so. You'll see, I was speechless because she's right, and I'm going to explain in a minute, like I'm going to play it anyway. Like, is that rigged up to the speaker, Lee, on that laptop?
It can be in 2 seconds.
Like, in a minute, we're going to play it to you, Like, but it's important, I want to explain to you, like, this QFS and like where it ended up. But first of all, before I explain to you, like, about this shit, like, some of the stuff I'm going to talk about in the next couple of hours, right, it's going to be very shocking, like, and like these people, like WDR, like Landon, they're on it. They smell a rat. They smelled a rat ages ago. That's why they've been watching me. Very smart souls. And that's how I know they're Palladians. I know a Palladian. I know an Arcturian. I know a Lyran. I know a positive reptilian. I know. Just looking in your eyes and how you speak, how you think, how you come across, how you act. Like what emotions you're using, and how you just like had that emotion like flow out of you before, like, I know that. Like I said to you, like all you lot as well, what come in with me, like, we weren't sent in here deaf, dumb and blind. We knew. And we knew that we was going to forget everything, and then we knew at just towards the Great Awakening we was going to have plenty of time to wake up. Once the path was clear, and all like the other ET leaders and the GAA, like, and Earth Alliance made the path clear, Space Force. That's been 6 years, but we knew it was going to take a few years for all of you to actually get in your head and think to yourselves, like, wow, the path's clear. But you've had all these people on the internet, like, throwing you off, claiming this, claiming that. And I'm just about to show you. I'm going to tell you, like, I'm going to explain this one more time, but I'm going to do it good so children can understand this. I'm going to answer the questions what Landon and WDR was getting a bit of a pickle in, and like Lowe, Kirsten they've done a good job. Awesome job there, to like lay the groundwork for me to come in, and we got everyone, it's going to show back. Now, right, I think, is it played? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Is it all on,
Yeah.
Well, this is on.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, wait there a minute. Will it pick up the talking, though?
Oh, yeah.
It won't pick up the background, will it?
I'll put it, when we finished, I'll put it in that and put this in the middle.
Right.
Like now, where we're talking this little bit, I'll cut it and put that in there.
Right, then, no, because the laptop I've got, it records everything but background noise, so it's just mine and Leon's voice you're going to hear.
Yeah.
You won't be able to hear it, right? But Leon's going to put it in between, like, in there now, like, in between this bit, right? But there's a video. It's called "Listen," and it's got a picture of a Lyran on the front of it. Now, watch it, It's so important. Yeah, watch it. Yeah. This trouble with Vernie don't exist. Fucking off their nut. Off raving mad they are. Yeah. Now you're all going to understand why Vernie's here as well soon. Yeah. And Vernie, like, not. She's come awake at the right time. She was there in the like to support me all the way through, and she's always known like what she's here for, what she is. But like all of a sudden, like now, like it's like my other half of my consciousness is back. Yeah, because don't forget, like consciousness, that one consciousness mindset, yeah, like was split into two, to a female seed and a male seed. Yeah. And I've explained that. We'll talk about it in a bit because we'll talk about this important bit, yeah. Because it's going to take us everywhere. Because it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a little bit frightening. It's going to be a bit far out. But you got to sit and think to yourselves. Like they've done it once, they've done it twice. Yeah. World War One, World War Two. Yeah. Now, before it goes anywhere. Now, the QFS ain't in control of the financial system in this world. The white hats are, yeah, and Space Force, right? Now, all WDR, all these transactions you're going on about, and all this, who's paying this and who's paying all this that. But yeah, of course it's normal. Yeah? It's fabricated, yeah. And the white hats is running it. All the banks is done. The left floor reserve is long gone. It's gone. Yeah. You've all got to seriously wake your asses up. Yeah? White hats are in control of every last detail in this world. Wake up. Everything.
Everything you see and hear.
Yes. They're playing all the media out. Trump and all the central casting. They're playing it all out. What the Bloodlines was going to do. The vaccines, the paedophilia, the war. Everything they was going to lay on you is being played out still, but under control. Yeah? And let me tell you, you can well I know, let me tell you now, it is under control. Because if it wasn't under the White Hat control, you would all be dead now, most of you, and seeing it. You'd all be in 15-minute cities and FEMA camps. And I was about to tell you how you was going to end up in them. Yeah? It's going to frighten you a bit. And you WDR. And the thing is, you're going to sit there and you're going to go, wow.
It's going to make sense, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. If it don't, well, it's YP, innit? Your problem. Yeah? I've come here with a shitload of beings beyond your imagination. Yeah? Right? Palladians, because of, like, my vessel before I come in here is Palladian. Lyran, not Arcturian, WDR, William, Bill, yeah, and who my mother is, yeah, and what we're doing here, and how we're doing it. It's amazing, it's fantastic, but we need. Is it on this one?
Must be. Carry on. They can't hear it, can they?
Oh yeah, of course you can't hear the music, can you? I forgot about that. It cuts it out. Yeah. The White Hats control everything. Yeah. That's why a lot of places you go to, and I know this. I've been to Canada and back. Yeah. Like I've been all over the UK. Like, on trains. And a lot of places take cash. Like the cash you're getting at the moment, it's on a loop. Like they're looping the money. So you got money, yeah. It's like there's no drugs. There's no drugs being grown anywhere, like cocaine, heroin, right? Like, the only drugs in this world is what's left on the planet, and they've been cutting it and doing all sorts of it, and like they can make cocaine, they can make amphetamine, they can make heroin, they can make all that. Yeah, they've knows. Yeah? So all that is being used up. Yeah, plus all that stuff. In what's been sprayed in the sky ain't making drug addicts cluck so much anyway. It's probably like making them feel a bit funny at the minute. Yeah. Now, like all the funds, everything, everything. It's digits like Leon. It's digits like on the screen. Yeah, it's all. Yeah, you got a bit of a cash flow going on here and there. Yeah, right. But like I say, I'd say it was like at the moment it's like 35% like no cash. Cash, maybe more than that. Depends where you are. Yeah. But this is how everything's going on. Yeah? It's like the stock market. Everyone's still earning on the stock market, digit wise. Yeah. The illusion of gold transfer. The illusion of precious metals like transfer. All you're getting is these little bullion things, and this coming in the post. Like, I'm going to tell you how they would have got hold of all that anyway. Yeah. Now, that's control. Yeah. Everything's fabricated. Yeah, like your life's fabricated anyway. This is just taking the piss. Yeah? Stock market, all digits, transactions, more rest. We'll come to that. FEMA camps, 15-minute cities, QFS. Worried. Like, listen, like QFS, FEMA camps, 15. QFS, FEMA camps, 15-minute cities. Think about that. Yeah. I ain't nuts. I'm the most intelligent person in this fucking realm. For a reason. For a reason. And I'll tell you one of the biggest reasons of all, because I cares the most. And the reason why I cares the most is this my conscious mindset, yeah, this beautiful, pure, conscious mindset, yeah, what flows through the male and female seed here, what's been abused and manipulated, rotten. But the good thing is, yeah, there's a resonating army what's sharing my consciousness mindset. That's why that channel is the most highly vibrated channel in the world, because it's pure, it's right, it's true, it's right. Yeah, and we want all you truthers. That's the maddest thing, because all you truthers are awake. They're awake. You're all awake. So like,
and they knew that would happen, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's why the QFS is a
yeah.
thing for these
Now,
other people.
right, the reason why you got to watch that short video when Bernie speaks, because she's talking to you from her spirit. The other half of me, she's talking to you from her spirit, yeah, from the heart, yeah. And you can tell because she didn't know I press record. There's something that day, that morning, told me to press record and shut your mouth. I thought, shut my mouth. And the first time I pressed record, I thought, I'll just shut my mouth. And as you see, like, and I'm going to explain a bit when she says a couple of things, especially when I pause and I says, well, yeah, because because they need this, and I'm speechless, yeah, because she's right, and I'm going to explain to you when Vernie says that bit when she says as they say, account. Now listen, when she says she's not saying account, it's like as they say, like in this world, account, because Vernie's consciousness is starting to wake up to our real world, our reality now, like mine, yeah, and she's seeing the manipulation and how, like, she's right. Like, some of us ET do get strokes, agitated, yeah? And there's always one of us around to keep us from that agitation, like, before it gets too agitated, yeah? And she's right, because she's telling it, like, I'm going to explain this bit, like, when she says, like, an account as such, as they say, yeah?
To kind of resurrect as a humans, so probably they're gonna have that everything quantum, like because of evolving, they're gonna be able to telepathically talk. It's not gonna be like, X years ago, like, I'm gonna give you banana and you're gonna give me, like, I don't know, apple, yeah, swap. No, it's gonna go on a system, like, everyone gonna have his own, like they say, account, and you don't have to swap. You're just gonna work together, They gonna, not me, you, because we already there, yeah. We're not here. We're not gonna live forever on the earth. We're just helping humans to create this world.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna be with them. So some of the stuff they teaching humans now, like they want to make them realize like everything will change, like you're gonna be completely different, like you're gonna evolve.
Yeah.
That's what come to me yesterday. I was like, wow. I had goosebumps. I was like, how to explain that to you? Like, it's like, this is not about us. We don't have to get angry. Like, we don't have to, because it's not about us. It's about them.
Yeah. You're right, babe. How you've just wrapped that up. I'm speechless.
I don't have to get angry anymore.
Yeah.
Like, frustrated. Like, you know. And I was just like, what? I was sitting here doing my nails.
So you're saying like, they say it's part of the plan. Like they need this. Yeah. Yeah.
This is part of the plan.
Yeah.
And as we're gonna have new humans, they're not gonna be like that anymore. They're gonna evolve.
Yeah.
Everything is changing. So they're gonna be able to connect with us as well. But because they have to change frequency, they have to change everything to be able to collaborate with us. Otherwise, it will be hard. Like they will be traumatized and stuff. That's why it's all of that happening.
Mm. And the playing out's important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two amazing minds, babe.
Yeah.
Two amazing minds. I'm going to explain. Now, listen, how we're going to start off at first, right? Now, you've got to cast yourselves back to, like, World War II, right? When they started, like, ransack, like, getting all the Jews. It wasn't just Jews. They was just getting rich people who was working with Jews. All sorts, yeah. Gypsies, all sorts of people. They was ransacking them all up, yeah. And as they was taking them out of their houses, their banks are being flushed. Their accounts, their gold, their security lock and things, all being all like mayhem. And what they was doing, most of them, because a lot of them Jews, they used to leave most of their assets and fortunes in their homes. Yeah? And like their gold, their diamonds, their money, and all that sort of thing. And at the most minute, they was giving them like a couple of days, and they was giving them time to grab all their stuff and that. And they was all going to their secret hiding places in their homes and that, yeah? Grabbing their stuff, taking it, making sure that they've got security wherever these Nazis are going to be taking them. They didn't, like, all of a sudden they're on trains, yeah? All put onto trains, took to these concentration camps, didn't they? Yeah? All divvied up, split up, kids, women, all the women and children, men. So they're not like keeping the kids with the women and that, yeah. And at these camps, straight away, one of the first things they stripped down, put like different clothes on, all their money, all their assets and everything, and they got sorting houses, didn't they? And they got all these people, their own kinds, going through all their assets, and they're like the last of their money in that. Like their golds and diamonds stashed. These are these are Jews, like the real like the ones who like very like mindset financially, yeah, who stick together, work together as one, and that they did, yeah. And this is what it like, not Hitler as such, but this is what like governments of the crown didn't like, this stuff, yeah. But anyway, it all turns out of the camps, yeah, and someone's going this way, someone's going that way. As you all know, and as you're doing that, all your belongings and all that lot, yeah, they're just getting sorted. And you all know this. You've seen you've seen it all. You've seen the films and that, sorting houses, their own kind going through all their people. Like some of them comes across their family members, like, oh, they're like, what? Like, and all their possessions and all their money and everything, yeah? And this is to take everything they got before they kill them. Yeah? Now you know where I'm going with this, right? Yeah? But only this time, don't forget, this is modern days. Their intelligence has got bigger and better. Like, they know that, like, although you're all in a coma, that you've got some sort of savvy about you. Yeah? Like especially from places where I'm from and that. Not very educated, no one. But they're in survival mode. and they know like some people they just seem to have money out of thin air and things like that, yeah, or like they always manage to help each other at some sort, yeah. Even though some people don't, they hate each other. At some sort of state. This is the real natural you coming out, yeah. Even though sometimes you're not getting on, like there'll be a point and go, oh no, we'll help him, yeah. But like say like World War Two, World War One, like, people just think, oh yeah, that was World War Two, that was like 1945, 1939, whatever, yeah. Like, that don't happen now, like, yeah. But as you know, everything comes in threes, and that's true. Everything comes in threes, yeah. You've always everything, and the final one is the third. That's why I call it a trilogy. The third one's always the final one, isn't it? Yeah. The third chapter, yeah. It's the final one, yeah. Now, like Bernie said, right, what you've got to think about is this, Christian, like, this world has been brought up with a God and finance, yeah, and like, you've got to understand, like, I understand all this, but Bernie's like, she's like gone a bit deeper, she's like reminding me, yeah, and she always comes up trumps when I'm just about to do a video, doesn't she? Before she's a video, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Like the other day when she
comes up with a little nugget.
Comes up with a little nugget, and I'm thinking, wow, yes, like, yeah, and like, what she's saying is like, you've got to have some sort of system, especially people who's awake in the truth. You've got a truthful world, because that lot knows. You've got sleepers. You've only got a truthful world. They know that. Reality, me, I ain't come along yet, yeah? But you've got sleepers in the truthful world, yeah? And the first one's what's going to wake up to a new system or whatever, who's waking up to like the Federal Reserve and all these people getting caught and the banks going bankrupt and all these corporations collapsing and all that sort of thing. People's actually getting their head, wow, yeah, like...
There's a run on the banks. Everyone's talking about
it.
Yeah,
like, what sort of system we're going to have and all that lot. And the Bloodlines knows this, yeah? So, what you do is, to fake... Don't forget, they want you to think that the reset's going to be in your favour, yeah? They want to. And one of the people who's trying to convince you this was the German fella. The German Nazi, where's the fucking thinks he's in space.
Klaus Schwab.
People like Klaus Schwab, Elon Musk, all these people there are trying to convince you, like, basically, like, you'll, like, all be happy but own nothing, yeah? Right? But what I'm saying, what we're getting back to, right? Like, when Veronica's going about the systems and that, right? Like, you can't just go, yeah, like, the whole financial system in the world, all the banks worldwide, like, are going to collapse now. So what we're going to have, what we got? Now, to lead you all to something, what they want you to be led to, right? You've got to give them something like QFS, yeah, like gold, Nasara Jasara, humanitarian projects, a birth certificate, glint cards, yeah, right? And like I said to you before, the media and the internet is all owned by the same people. CIA, the Bloodlines, yeah, the Special Branch, the Crown. It's all one, yeah. Everything you have learned on that internet up to 2.5 years ago, even today, what they're trying to fob off at you through X and everything, yeah, like, is a lie. Yeah. They let you hear what you want to hear. You should know this. Yeah? It's like, before it goes on a bit more, like, can you remember when I said to you about my mate Paul? Going right back, and I went to Paul, I went, here, stock market's crashed. He went, yeah, but it's all operational on the T. I went, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, but we're going to have like some sort of a new system in what I thought was iffy as fuck. Anyway, I didn't even read, I was just starting to learn about QFS. But my mate Paul, straight away, because he's quite awake, he learnt loads from me. It's another story, this is, you know. But my mate Paul, I was mentioning it to him, and he went, Christian, he went, I can understand all the 5th, 6th density shit. He went, I can understand all them parasuits getting took out and all that stuff. He went, but I don't trust them monsters as far as I throw them. A system, that's what's fucked us. And I'm thinking, yeah, and every like you're back, like keep talking because this is someone from outside the box, yeah, inside the box. Sorry, I'm outside, yeah. And Paul be going, nah, like that sounds like World War II to me, like, but only like what they're trying to do is right. And I stopped him. I went, listen, you're halfway there, brother, and this is what it is. Give you something what you want. Like Leon always says, like, they've got to have what you like. They've got to make you want it. Yeah, like you've got to all.
You've got to beg for it.
You've got to yeah,
like
all beg for the birth certificates. Yeah, like they've got to give you a little breather of that, like a little like
orchestrate a situation where you want what they know you don't want. And you need to want it.
Yeah, and you're going to be all like, no, they're just getting us out of the swand and all that and that, like that.
It sounds great, doesn't it? The QFS, the forgiveness of all debt and that. Right. Sounds amazing.
Right. And you've got to make everyone on the path, because eventually, as the sheep would start waking up, they would get a sniff, because some of the people ain't awake to all what's going on. Awake to a bit of the QFS and that.
See, the thing is with the people that are asleep and sleepers and that, the people that have had the vaccine, they're technically and lawfully, they don't have this opinion. They don't need to be involved in that. They don't need to be involved in that because once you've had the vaccine, as people know, the mRNA gene editing, that's human 2.0. They've got a different set of rights, or not human rights, because technically their DNA has been changed. So lawfully, they don't need the consent of the vaccinated to do what they're about to do, because that's already been taken care of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And look, that little board thing I've done the other day, the 2 boxes. It's the same. It's Nazi Khazarian mafia tactics. It's evil, very manipulative, evil. Yeah. Now, QFS ain't running shit. It's an internet sting, worldwide sting, because eventually that would have got to the public, and it would have got everyone on it, like all this stuff. Yeah, that's why they say, like in the QFS, yeah, if you don't do this, don't do that. Yeah, you won't get your like QFS like appointments and all this. You'll be like one of the last. Why will you? Well, meant to be changing for the best on a balance. Know what I mean? We're all meant to be on a balance, right? Now, what I'm going to tell you, it's just scary. And what I've just explained to you about, well, you know where I'm going anyway, some of you, yeah? It's frightening, right? But at the end of the day, right, I'm going to just tell you straight from the shoulder, and then we'll talk a bit about that, like, yeah? But this QFS, right, and like listen, we'll get back to a bit with Ernie first, like that bit, because like I've gone off it again, because my brain's like overloading there. I am okay. So tell me to like right, Vernie, what she's saying about the system. Like, you've got to have something, yeah. Like if you shut down a system, financial wise, yeah, and you don't introduce something gradually in, yeah, like people's gonna like Bernie said, they're big traumatised with them, like they they feel like, what the fuck, like how do we get stuff in that, like how are we gonna buy, like back at the time, like she's going, like I'll give you apple, like banana, you give me an apple, like no, she's going, she's right, no, you've got to have some sort of system, some sort of security in there, yeah, whilst you are playing out the most far out fucked up shit ever to be known in this Goop system, yeah, this floppy disk console, yeah, like you've got to have, like, while you're playing this all out, the thought of, hang on a minute, if people waking up, see, from it, like sleepers and that, some of them are coming awake, some of them are so fast tracked they watch as me, like sleepers do, yeah, this is how they're fast tracked and this is how they knew. But you've got to have something like quick for them to have, like, hang on, we're going to have quantum system. All right, brilliant. We're going to have all this stuff. and you got like an elite member, Charlie Ward. Don't you worry, WR. Yeah? You're gonna have a load of shit come. You're gonna see stuff. It's gonna fucking freak you out, brother. Right? Yeah, you're gonna get a load of shit stuff be showed now. I'm explaining to you. But basically, don't forget what I've just told you all about the World War II and that. How they took them all from their houses, flushed all their accounts, took all their like the main. Because don't forget, they got like diamonds, Jews, and all that. Like you don't know what they take because they're easy to carry. Right, yeah. All that, everything, like right down to the bean. They don't forget, they're not going to kill fucking millions of people and not take all what they got. Yeah,
and it saves them searching through their houses looking for it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but this, how they're doing it now on the internet, yeah, right, like all that stuff, all that gold, all that what you've got stuff, all your assets, what you've been saving up in your floorboards and in your cloth and all that, they would have come and got all that, yeah. But you would have all, like, they wouldn't have actually had to come round and gathered you all up because you would have all gone to appointments. Yeah? Don't bring your phones. We don't need any more of that 3D technology when it comes to a thingy appointment because we're going to give you a new quantum phone. Yeah? And we need you to sign an NDA. Don't bring your phones. And we need you to sign an NDA. What the fuck?
Isn't it?
Yeah? And like you gotta wake your asses up because you are leaving yourselves to the slaughter. Yeah? We're just gonna sit here for a couple of hours. I'm just trying to break that, and you know, the more and more I think through this, the more I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell you, look how many long sits here and talks. Yeah? But you've got to think. What they've done to the Jews in World War II, they're doing the same similar thing now, but not so full on. They're being more intelligent about it. Yeah, like I've written on my wall, like false hope. Yeah, it's like they're playing with your feelings again, your emotions.
Genius, wasn't it?
It's a master stroke, but not genius enough because we're here. We're here, so it's not genius enough. Yeah, that QFS, right? It's not just that; it's to catch shit loads of fraud out on the world internet. Yeah, all the people earning money on Trump's name and things like that. Yeah, I've told you, Trump don't need money. He's chief and commander of the world, and I love him. He's chief and commander of this world. He don't need your money. He's not here to take your money. He's here to save your ass. Yeah? With a shit load of backup. Good backup. Beyond your imagination. That's what he's here to do. Yeah? Like, this is why Trump don't mention all this stuff. All this stuff, yeah? Like, it's all central casting. Yeah? These are ancient spirits. Yeah? And, this is big, serious stuff. Yeah, like, and the way we win this is coming together, joining as one. Yeah, that conscious mindset. Yeah, like at the moment we're sort of like in a phase 1-2 because we got a huge resonating army building every day. Yeah, and this is the conscious mindset. What creates beautiful things. It's awakening. Yeah? It's awakening. Right? And the more and more we awake, right, we ain't got months and months, right? No disrespect, I love you, dear WDR, right? Like, we can't write books, we can't do all these things, we ain't got enough time. Right? We have got to do this what we're doing. This is a cyber war. Yeah? This is a cyber war what we're involved in now. This is serious shit. This is the end game, yeah, of this world and everything in it, yeah. Everything under this projection dome, everything down to that grass seed out there, right, will be gone. It's gone, yeah. This realm and realm 2 will become one again. That's why they're fixing up the ether. It's got to come one again. Yeah? It's all going to go. Yeah? The only thing what will be agriculture. Your surroundings. Yeah? The homes you had before you was invaded. Yeah? The only way to fix this world, not just you, the world, the trees, the mountains, all these things, what makes this world tick, what connects to your conscious mindset, your soul, like that source of life, what flows through you, connects to the earth, like the heart of the Great Dome, celestial lands. The trees and the mountains connect to celestial lands that connects to the ether. You're sandwiched in the middle of it. Think of what you can do. You can't buy this. I keep telling you, you can't buy this. And like Bernie says, again, we'll come back, you know what I'm like anyway, I'll jump backwards and forwards, yeah? Like, you've got to have a system put in place so you don't freak out. So you're not wondering, wow, what are they going to give us? If the Federal Reserve's collapsing, and we've got no banks, and they've like lied to us on the TV, like, how are we going to live? And how are we going to pay for things? How are we going to do that? Yeah? And the bloodlines knew this. They're fucking stupid. They know this. They're geniuses as well. They are, maybe not the loyalists ain't as clever as what they fucking think they are, but the ones behind them are the geniuses, the parasites.
They don't die, do they?
They're thousands and thousands, like millions of years old of this like fucking demonic knowledge, yeah? And they're clever. And don't forget, they mimic love and empathy. Right? Negatives, demonics. They can mimic love and empathy, but you, positives, we won't mimic negativity. Yeah, you can't mimic negativity. Your negativity will affect the positive. You can't mimic negativity. That's why everything's going as by the book now. Listen, Trump, White Hat, Space Force, GIA, and that. Not so much GIA because we're in the background, right? And Earthlights. Everything is done by the book. Everything is done by 1776 law, constitutional law. And all the military nations, what's joined up together, all swore an oath under that to Trump, Chief and Commander. Yeah, they're all. And whoever didn't sign up to that was took out. Yeah, and that's why all that message got around. It was like everyone was like, yeah. That's why all the military sold the bloodlines out at the end. If the military didn't sell the bloodlines out, you'd all be in big trouble. Most of you'd be dead. Yeah, yeah. They wouldn't have let you carry on that QFS for that long. That QFS is playing out. The QFS quantum currency is playing out. You've got to listen to what Vernie's saying. Vernie's telling you, Christian, you've got to have like, a system put in place when people are thinking, what system are we going to have? Yeah, you need a lamb to lead the sheep to the slaughter, and you've got to have a good lamb. Yeah, a good thinking lamb. What's going to lead you? What's going to rinse you for everything you've got before you'll reset? Yeah. And the reason why they're doing it this way through the computer is because they don't listen. This is like it would have been 2019. These are modern days. They don't want all that crap.
Aggro and that.
All that aggro. Yeah. They can just flush your banks because it's all digits. They knows money's nothing. They knows that money's nothing. And all the gold, they wants the gold. They don't want you to have the gold. They want the gold. That's what all their technologies and all their other shit. Yeah, they use this monatomic gold, but they use it in a different way, like how we use it. Yeah, they back end engineer and flip everything. What's good? Yeah, but what they're doing, like the internet is like the media. They lead you to the slaughter. Yeah, like white hats. Remember, white hats are under control of everything. Yeah, they're controlling the fabricated stock market. They're controlling all your digits, all your transactions, all your bills, all your mortgages, everything. That's why the banks are land grabbing. Yeah, because they know, yeah, the people behind them. They think some of these people think that they're like the normal people there. It's not. It's the white hats pulling all the strings. Yeah, all of them. Like I told you. If you all stop paying your bills and mortgages now, nothing will happen. There's not enough time. This proves to me how awake you are. Yeah? This is how it proves. Like you said, like, I knew, like, I'll just tell you something. What I've had to come away from, and I can't squinny, or ask for any sort of sympathy because this is what I signed up for. With or without a family, I knew I was going to have to come away from them to do what I've come here to do, and I have. Like, I don't go into it too much because I've falls apart. But what I have left, what I've had, not left, and do you know what? Even the kid's mother is like, it's nuts. We're at an understanding because she can smell a rat. Yeah, these people starting to smell a rat. Yeah, and these people starting to smell a rat are thinking straight away finance. They're thinking, well, like Lena's thinking to herself, like, what about Ruby's money in that? Yeah, bless her. Right? And like, that's what we're going to do straight away. What about the money? Like, what and we're going to lock us down, shut us down. What happens after and that? Yeah, you've got to have like that thought. They've got to give you something better. They've got
to look forward to.
Something to look forward to. Something to give you hope through what they're just about to do. Yeah, like they want you divided. Yeah, the main concentration, the last 6 years to this day, me and Leon sat here now, is to keep you divided. So come now, the divide makes you more selfish, more competition. Yeah, like the tier 1s, 2s, and 3s. Yeah, like humanitarian projects. Like, and then you lot. Yeah, but let me tell you now. That QFS, right, would have let you would have like you got areas for the vaccinated. They would have been rounded up, yeah, like 15-minute city sort of thing, / like FEMA camps. Put one, they would have gone there to die, yeah, with the vaccine, and they would have been given injections and all sorts and
kept
like,
separate because they don't want their food.
Yeah, don't forget they want all the vaccinated kept away from what they're just about to adrenochrome harvest. Yeah, so keep that a lot away, yeah. And then you'll have 15-minute cities for the ones who've got their glint. Like you would have had your glint cards, yeah, and you wouldn't have seen no fault to your gold. It's all there. The gold, your gold's on the gold glint card. It would have been like that, yeah. That's it. You wouldn't have seen it, right? And your bonds, yeah, you just had cards for this. Like basically, you would have had the illusion of having loads, but then you would have thought, hang on a minute, why are we all in 15-minute cities? This is like me, like. 15-minute cities exactly, and I'm going to tell you another thing. 15-minute cities, 15 minutes away from FEMA camps. So as they're resetting you, yeah, and some of the humans and some of the souls here would have started. What they would have started been is trying to escape from FEMA camps and 15-minute cities, and it would have been like nuts. Everyone trying to like escape from these places, yeah, because they've worked out what's going on. You know what I mean? They're like, fuck it, what? Because this QFS has just fucked you all. It's put you in. They haven't even had to raise a gun. They haven't had to raise a bullet.
They don't even have to pick you up. You end up taking yourself.
You got FEMA camps all around the world. Yeah, like in UK, you got Tesco's, Aldi's, Asda's and all that. Like in US, you got Walmart and these other ones, isn't it? All these big brand new ones, what all round the back got barbed wire out and all that lot. Yeah, and it all drops, it all transforms in like a couple of hours. Yeah, right. These would have been like. Don't forget, not just you lot who's awake in this truther world. Yeah, wouldn't have known about the QFS in the end. Yeah, they would have all wanted a bit of it. Yeah, they would have all wanted a little bit of this QFS stuff. They would have all wanted a little bit of this QFS stuff. They would have all had a taste of it. Yeah. So it would have sounded good. They would have thought, wow, like this ain't going to be so bad after all. Yeah. And most of the world's selfish anyway. Yeah. They wouldn't be thinking about children and all the things. What's actually what this is all about in the first place. Children, animals, agriculture, your world, the ocean, all this sort of stuff. What we come here to change through frequencies and vibrations. Yeah. Manifestation, coming as one. Love, empathy, yeah. You can't buy that. Like I said, you can't. You've got to earn it, build it, create this ball of
energy.
This ball of energy. What like this is what creates orbs, what creates like you, what starts your vessel up when that cord on the baby's cut. Like I told you, that orb was created through frequencies and vibrations, plasmas, crystalline, becomes like a chip, yeah. And when it embeds in something what breathes oxygen, it can touch, it can smell, it can feel, it can gain knowledge. And when it enters a vessel, it goes boom, straight in the solar plex, yeah. And the reason why it's in the solar plex is because it's in the middle of your stomach and your brain, because your stomach is your second brain. First brain, you've got to look after your stomach to make sure your brain's perfect, haven't you? When that electricity, that orb, boom, source of life, goes bang in the baby solar plexus, it goes like this. But when it comes up here, it climbs up through the chakras here like this. And when it goes into the brain, it starts forming its own consciousness. That's what happens. That's what happens. That's how you are. I know, because I can remember. I've seen it. Yeah? You lot can't. That's why I'm here, to help you. And again, like I always says, we're doing all right. Yeah? But this QFS thing, yeah, we're going to look, 48. Got another hour, we've got to get this through. It's like, yeah, I put Gods of Egypt there, didn't I? I put Gods of Egypt there, didn't I? For
because that's what happened, wasn't it?
Because that's what happened. Mm-hmm. Like they was just about to like all Egypt and that, like it's all Kushti, like, just about to be like. The brother comes in. Lands on the stage, doesn't he? And he goes, whoa, no, I don't think so. He kills his dad and says, he's like, no, brother, like, and he's got all like the power, like all the negativity backing, yeah, the demon shit, yeah, and this is like the Anunnaki, what all you know about on the internet, selling out the ancestors. Don't forget, my spirit is experienced most seeds, and one of them is the Anunnaki, the proper ones. The ancestors who got sold out, yeah. And here, look at the difference.
Oh yeah, I'll paste that in. Yeah, carry on talking.
We've just got the Charlie Wards, and you can see the difference. The one on the left, you can see like what he is. The one on the right, the extent. It's all central casting. Central casting ain't just on the media. It's not just on the news. Central casting is like
everything
flooding in the internet. Everything is central casting. It's all linked, right? Listen, there's no QFS. There's no quantum currency. This is to make sure that you all didn't get traumatized, yeah, and all start falling to bits and worrying about a quantum currency, yeah. And the sick fuckers, right? The sick fucks, even had to come and bring that God shit into it. What gives most of you hope? Yeah? Jesus loves you. Yeah? Jesus, he loves you. He's going to give you he's going to give you a glint card. He's going to give you a quantum phone. Yeah? He's going to give you all these digits on a screen. Yeah? He's quite gutted that you all didn't get your birth certificate, your weight in gold. Yeah, he's going to give you all that as well. Yeah, and if you've been like fucked up by injections and all that sort of shit, you're going to get a shitload of compensation. And loads of you are all going to be out spending. Yeah, you've got no concept. Even though you people never had money before, you ain't got no concept of money. Look, no, I haven't. You've got to have money for a long time to understand how to like move, how to have like to manage it, to like make that money into more money, more. And most of us in this world don't know that. You think you do. You get to a certain stage, and you know you ain't going to get no more than that. But that's like with me. I was a plasterer. I was a builder for ages here. Yeah, and I grew weed, but I knew I'm going to be a man. Look, they kept me away from. I'm not meant to have wealth on this loop. I told you I'm meant to experience everything what you lot are experiencing. Yeah, and if I didn't experience it on this one, I came in before and I experienced the worst on that one. I've had to experience the worst. Yeah? So none of you lot can say, yeah, but you don't understand, Christian. Like, how do you know? You don't. Like, no, I do. Right down to, probably losing a really close family member. your other half or something. I knows that feeling. Yeah? Like, and that's what's made me strong, and what my girls and their mum and all that like here is accepted. Like, they didn't at first, but they know, so they can feel it. Yeah? They know there's something big's coming and it ain't a joke. It's big. It's huge. Huge. Yeah? Media, internet, one. Yeah? It was getting you. There was nowhere to run. Yeah? Nowhere to run. Yeah? Now look at it this way as well. Right? None of you knew about. You think you do. You think that you knew about ETs, but they've only told you about greys, reptilians, all the bad ones. None of you knows about positive ET. Yeah? That's how I knows all you bullshitters claiming to be like I knows who Palladians are, because Palladians are all doing the right thing now. They're all doing the right thing, Palladians. Yeah? Look, Landon, WDR. Yeah? You can just see them two, but they care. And the other ones who sat on that show. I'm on your computer, they're both ones. You had Steve, you had the other fella in the black top, you had the woman, that loose one. I could just tell straight away, they care. That's why they wouldn't be sat there with WDR and Landon. They cares, all of them. And they can all smell a rat. That something's not right here. Like, we have been kept at a halt. And this don't look, you know that thing when it's like too good to be true? Yeah? But you've accepted it. They've gradually made it realistic. But
made it obvious.
They're doing to you what the Nazis were going to do to the Jews, like in World War II. It's the same fucking scenarios, the pictures and that. Yeah,
same toolbox.
Same toolbox. Good words. It's the same toolbox, and they go carry on. They carry it on. Yeah.
Same thing with the vaccine. With the vaccine, they got everyone to think there was a virus, so everyone wanted a vaccine. They couldn't just go and vaccinate everyone.
They've got to make you want it.
They have to make you want it.
And how do they make you want it? They either make you fear something or make you love something.
Or greedy. You want greed because you want more money.
Yeah. Like humanitarian projects. No. What the fuck do you think you lot... What do you think you lot's going to do to this world? Huh? What do you think that your 3D vessels and that mindset is going to do for this world? I'm all ears.
If everyone was a multi-millionaire, manufacturing wouldn't be able to keep up with the population. Everyone would have bought everything within 3 weeks. Everyone would have had 300 pairs of shoes, wouldn't they?
Everyone would have houses with acres of land around them. They don't want that. They don't want you in a big house with all load of land around you. They're trying to take it away. 15-minute cities... Yeah, are to gradually reset you. And I told you, they would have started 2016, end of, yeah. They would have all but done it 2019. After 2019, like now, you would have hardly had anything left. It would be scarce. When you see someone, you'd be like, wow, there's someone else. Yeah? Yeah? And you will be playing ball, because you will not want to be like raped, tortured, murdered, adrenochrome harvested, or whatever. I don't know, whatever. I know. So they had a shit load of technologies they was going to use on you, experiment on you, like in World War II. What did they do in World War II? It was the last biggest experimentation genetically on animals and humans you could not imagine. What they showed you on the internet ain't nothing. This was going to be then, does it under your nose in laboratories and under the ground big time beyond as well, yeah? But in your face sort of thing, using a war as an advantage, yeah, that was huge, yeah? And it's going to be the same thing this time round. This time, they use God for people. Some people's into religion, and they use the finance for the others. God and finance has controlled you the whole way from day one. It's controlled you the whole way, yeah? Totally the whole way, yeah. And they pull you in, and you would have all wanted it, yeah, all wanted it, because the truthful world, they knows, yeah. Come on, no, listen. Every fucking word I've mentioned from 26 months ago, yeah, before Nos Confunden come out, yeah, before that come out, Nos confunding is confirming what I've told you. All right, all you knobheads out there. That's confirming what I've been telling you. Yeah, what was drawn on my walls and that. Before Nos confunding come out. Before they come out, I used to sit there in my flat and go, look, am I going to get a bit of back art in a minute? Like, it's like as soon as the resonating one starts to build, Christian, yeah, once you start getting like enough, like you'll see a lot of change. I'm like, I've got full faith in them, and my consciousness. They know how beautiful my consciousness is, how this can create a world with the right like the right mindset in everyone. Yeah, that's how I know you all. I know you all. Yeah, you all knows me. You're all going to remember me. I knows you all. Yeah, and before you say, oh yeah, he's not allowed to. He won't just tell you. No, I won't just tell you your race at all. I won't just put that thought in your head so you can sort of come off of try and think of other stuff off of it. No, you tell me something, I'll probably remember it. If I remember it, that'll make me think, wow, yeah, like fuck me, this is, and I'll tell you treble back. You've got to remember it, and the only way you remember is dedication, like that love and empathy vibration. The love and empathy vibration, what creates that, like that feeling in your body, is what activates your brain more, the pineal gland, all the secretion glands in your body. That buzz, that happy love buzz, like you knows what happy love is, but like not on this level. That's how I knew. When I looked in Vern's eyes, I've like straight away I thought, wow, this is you, this is them, this is like to help me, like what Vern's been through, what I've been through, and how it's like happened. It's meant to happen, yeah. Like to help, like Vernie says, like it's not about us, ET souls, what's come here. It's about like the humans, all the humans in that. It's about them, and you like I'm doing my best. You got to listen. You've got to listen, yeah. This is evil, draconian, grey tactics. They've all got their own agenda. Your agenda don't mean shit. What you thought you was going to build here on your own, I do not know. It's totally beyond me. Why didn't you do it ages ago? Because you couldn't. The path wasn't clear. The parasites was alive and a buzzing. They was ruling you, yeah. And they had a nice little QFS set up for you to lead you up that yellow brick road to that geezer behind the curtain. Yeah.
15-minute city, and they've got the slaughterhouse. 15 minutes.
The FEMA
and the
camps.
people in the cities don't know they're going to be in a factory meat floor in a minute.
They
just
just
ain't got a clue.
They just think that they've got a little bit more advantage on the ones who's gone to FEMA camps.
Get your newspaper 2 minutes down the road, get your petrol 5 minutes down the road, everything's nice and close. They think everything's cushy and this is the new normal. They don't realise that when they leave that in the bus, they're going to be harvested, tortured, eaten. That's where they end up. But you've got to want it. They can't just do it to you. And that's what the QFS is.
Yeah, you've got to want it and be happy for it. And they give you plenty of time for that to build... to gradually build up and manipulate in your brain about it, and so it sounds better and better and better and better. They've got to do that because they don't want all that. What they've done in World War II, they don't want all that shit chucking you all on trains, like sorting houses and all that. Like they've got technologies, and when you're out of your houses, they send like the deep state military and all that sort of people in your houses when you're not in there, and they take whatever you've left in there, flush all your bank cases out and everything. Yeah.
In the war, they had the gold teeth out of people and everything. They took everything, didn't they?
Yeah, they don't want money. They would have got all the money, burnt it. They don't want the money. They want all the gold, and they want all your assets. Yeah, like that little bit of gold, what you've all been buying off the computer, all you rich people, and then stashing under your floorboards and lost it. They'll come and get that after. They take that off of you after. Yeah, think World War II. You was just about to have World War III, and they're just about to give you World War III, a staged one. Yeah, so you can see that Christian was telling you the truth. Yeah, they're gonna, like I said on that rundown list. At the moment, what they're doing, right? You've got all the paedophilia coming out. Like I told you, yeah. You've got all the virus stuff coming out, or everyone injured, or everyone trying to get lawyers and everything. Yeah? So that's all going to come to light, and all the sleepers, yeah, and two minded, we're going to put this together, and they can start getting a bit confused, a bit worried. And they knows that. White hats know this. I told you, right? And the reason why, listen, the reason why we got four, yeah, major scare events, and the reason why, like I've told you all before, you will all be scared out of your mind, even all you lot, most of the Resonate ones for a little bit, yeah? Not as much. You won't go traumatized, but you'll be like, whoa, yeah? But the reason why is because, like I told you, right? As it stands now, WDR, Landon, all of you, all you Truther World, I'm going to make this clear. Let me just make this clear. I've said this to you. Right? I'm going to say this one more time, right? As it stands now, this second now, right, all us ET souls, especially our ancient spirits, yeah, we are the most advanced beings in the whole cube out of all 7, 8 domes. Yeah? The most advanced. As it stands this moment now, you're not. You're not. You're all sucked into a media and an internet. Yeah, and a shitload of traitors who was feeding you this bullshit to lead you to FEMA camps and death camps and 15-minute cities. They've been showing you in films. They've been showing you because they've got to show you. They choose to show you in films and music, poetry.
Start showing you 80, 90 years ago.
Yeah. All the famous artists. Donatello, that's why they call the Ninja Turtles then famous artists, because they've been manipulated, deceiving you through their art on the ceilings and that. They deceive you. These are the biggest deceivers. Nostradamus, 33 Mason, child killer. He's just telling you, yeah, he's telling you what the reptilians got out of Project Looking Glass. Reptilians gets all the future shit out of Project Looking Glass. And says, right, this is what you're going to tell them. Eventually, when all this starts laying out, we say, well, look, Nostradamus did tell you, look, he was warning you. Yeah. And in future, you're going to take notice of this man. Yeah, it's still happening. Everything he's saying, it's still happening.
He's a good deceiver, wasn't he?
Yeah.
200 years later, it's still...
But still going on. Like God, the biggest deceiver of the world. God. When's he do you a favour? He's brought you how? He's brought you war, rape, murder, adrenochrome, child torture, child trafficking, hospitals,
big pharma, maritime admiralty law,
all this stuff, QFS, quantum currency, yeah, FEMA camps, 15-minute set cities, QFS. Listen, I'm not sat here for a fucking laugh. I ain't sat here taking no one's money. Yeah? You all got a really... You, Truther World, listen, I love you, Truther World, because you know there's a rat stinking. Yeah? I know that you know. And everything that I'm putting forward to you, I know you're going to fast track. Yeah? With or without you, yeah, because of the time limit, yeah, this is going down. And you'll all have to wake up and learn, sort of, as you say, the hard way. Yeah? You'll have to learn on the disclosure.
Don't want to learn when it's too late, do you?
No. And that's what the problem is in this world. Yeah, we'll deal with that when it comes. No, this ain't the sort of thing you deal with when it comes at the last minute. Because if you deal with it at the last minute, you end up in a fucking FEMA camp or a 15-minute city ready to go to a FEMA camp. This is serious shit. The internet's put in place for a fucking reason. The same as the media.
It's really easy to see that as well.
Yeah.
That's really easy.
My kids sees it. My Charlie, my daughter's my boy. He's just smelling her out how he is. They see it. They say, well, I don't trust that QFS one little bit. They're marching this one. They're marching this like old to new, but the same. What? Just cards? Oh, they're going to give you a glint card, a gold card, so you don't see your gold dad. You know what I mean? It's going to be. Listen, it's going to be really hard. WDR, I think that you both know. I think that you both know deep down. Yeah, I think you both know. Yeah. This internet will fall. Trust me, it's going to go with the media world. Yeah. And the advantage we've got central casting in the media world helping us as well. We've got a shitload of fake accounts, positive accounts in amongst us helping us. Memes, posts, confirming stuff I'm saying, helping me the best I can, and all the resonating army. Yeah. So let's just go back on a little bit at the moment so far. White hats, WDR. So who's controlling all the white hats? You're not. I love you. All you Palladians out there who's coming out, I love you, obviously, unconditionally. Yeah, but you really got to get on par. I'm going to start talking about the main event. Of course I am. I'm going to start talking about all the ETs who've been out with us. I'm going to talk about it all. Yeah, but we need this. We need to get this sorted. We need to get this sorted. Yeah, right. Because the great spiritual awakening do not involve a sick, parasitic scam, yeah, what's going to lead you into another illusion. Yeah? You're being reeled. This is a reset. And it's been, and all the playing out on the internet and the media world, yeah, is all playing out to show you the reset, what they was going to do on you. The good bit comes at the end. They can't let you see anything good. Yeah? You're in the dark. They're using the light to bring you out. Like, they're using the dark. Like you know, what do they say? They're using the light. Mm-hmm. They need the dark for you to see the light. Yeah? Yeah? You've got the dark there. And that's only. And the only bit of light you've got, yeah, is this spirit, this ancient spirit inside me, what's been brightening up this place like a fucking mother, yeah? Because I care. I'm dedicated. Yeah? I've known many years what I'll come in, like, in other lives, what I'll eventually be doing, I know. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah? And we're just about to, like, take this world to another level. Yeah? Like, vibration-wise, love and empathy, kindness, like, all on the same page. All on this mindset. Yeah? This mindset. Yeah? I'm not here, like, leading you to the slaughter. This lot is. Jasara Nasara. And who knows what Jasara Nasara is? Just a big fucking pot. What they've been robbing off of you all. Yeah? Like a little pot. What everything they rob, they take a percentage of it and puts it in there. Yeah?
Another question WD had was it the tunnels, the Vatican tunnels, bruv? You said about, and that's right,
right.
You're absolutely right. All that gold is what they turned into monatomic gold.
Listen. The QFS was set up by UK Army, BitChute, Charlie Ward. Don't forget Charlie Ward and his missus, and there's a little farm, the real Charlie Ward. We've got a picture of him, we've got him there now. Right. They all had shares in McDonald's. Yeah? They all had shares in McDonald's.
And a percentage of their profits are going towards the 15-minute cities construction.
Yeah, 15-minute cities. Charlie ain't... what's his name for QFS? What do they call it? What is it when he's a director? Or no, what is it of QFS? What did he say he was?
Well, he's like the information post, isn't he?
Yeah, no, but he's saying that he was some sort of, like, he is to do, like...
Right.
Why the fuck would you have a demonic child trafficker transporter to do with your future consciousness mindset of finance? Eh? Why would you? No. That mindset is the total flip of mine. He wouldn't know my mindset if it fell out of the sky and hit him in the lap. He don't know it. It was planted in there a long, long, long time ago. It's gone. Totally. They don't carry that chip. Yeah? They don't carry that chip. They don't know what it is. They're deceivers. They're all deceivers. All the truthers. Listen, when I see that Charlie Paul video the other day, what that fella done, and they're at the dinner, that put the cherry on the cake. That put the cherry on the cake for me.
Got a private jet there. Isn't he? Unreal.
And he's even deceiving some of those who's in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah? And some of them who's deceiving in front of him, like, are sort of like, hang on a minute, like, I'm in something deep here. Yeah. Yes. You're responsible. Nearly, you would have been responsible for leading millions of people to a concentration camp. Yeah? This ain't fucking around. This is serious shit. I told Duke, makes the hairs go over my body. This is serious shit. Yeah? This quantum, this is leading you to the slaughter. This is internet stuff. This is all being played out. Like all the media's being played out. Yeah? It's all the same thing. You are not involved in this. Only what you got left under your bed, in the floorboards, in your loft. Don't worry about what you got in your banks and security boxes. That would have been took. Yeah? And all that gold and silver you got under your floorboard, that would have been took. Yeah? But before you got there, they don't want all that shit. They don't want all that fucking palaver. Yeah? Sorting all that crap out again like that in the Second World War. Yeah? They don't want all that. You would have had all sections. Yeah? All different countries like going underwater. Yeah? Because they don't need that country. They don't need Ireland. They don't need Japan. They don't need Hawaii. They don't need all these places anymore. They want it smaller so they can control you better.
Like they did last time with all the old cities like Mohenjo-Daro, all these places that are now in the African Indian Ocean and all that underwater. That's the same thing that happened to all those in different resets in different times. Just flooded them, got rid of them.
Like Israel, getting back to Israel again, because it's just come up in my head there. Israel, like, yeah, what's that? Yeah, what's that? Dagenham fire.
That's what I thought was Beirut.
Look how simulated
Beirut,
that looks. All of it looks, look, even the background, just simulated.
Yeah.
Because everything is simulated. Yeah. Like, everyone is just about to see Israel, the terrorists, in their light. And some of these targets, if you notice, we see some of these targets, didn't we? Like, you got smoke and this shit coming out. Yeah. And, like, a lot of them have took the big tip from Trump when he went to Israel, when he said, listen, I advise that you do the biggest evacuation possible in Israel as possible. Some went, because there was places, some didn't. Yeah, and this is going right back. Yeah, they've done this. Obviously, like I told you, everything's done. Because what you've got to do, listen, you've got to cut the religion strings, you've got to cut financial strings, and you've got to cut the knowledge, the Intel 3D knowledge history strings in here. Because you fucked with them three. You've got to let go of it all. You've got to cut your string. That QFS, quantum currency, cut it now. Cut it now. Because you're digging a hole. You're going to make things worse for yourself. Yeah? Cut it. Yeah? What I've just told you so far, I'm going to sit here still for another hour. Yeah? I'm going to keep thinking of. I'm going to drive this home. Yeah? Because I care. I care. Yeah? I want to get this shit out of the bloody way. I want to move on. Yeah? I want to go home. Yeah? You want a higher density. We want higher density. Yeah? Yeah? I want this world, yeah, like what you want. All you raise an army. We all want the same thing. Yeah? Because you're all jumping on the same page as me. Yeah? You're all feeling that vibration, what I feels. Vernie feels. Yeah? You're all, like, our Vernie mindset, the female seed. Yeah? Our my mindset, the male seed. It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah? The ancients, like the ones, like Trump, Melania, and many more. All that same mind. We got all that same mindset. Yeah. And like I said, it's all to do with knowledge. Who we are, yeah. It's all to do with knowledge. It's like the word respect. We don't use it because everyone respects. It's a natural emotion to respect. Yeah, like no one in competition. Like you, like gold and money, finance, as you all know, it's an illusion. It's so like Leon can give me that pen and I can go. It's an exchangement, as you all know. A lot of you know this better than me. This is an exchangement, yeah, to have stuff. Like so you can have stuff. Like Vernie said in that thingy, like she went like I'll give you a banana, you give me an apple. Like, but no, you can't do that. You've got to have a system. When you're coming out of a system, you've got to have another system so people don't go into trauma or panic. Like, what the fuck? What are we going to do with our houses, our cars?
Everyone's expecting this mirror backup of their finances, and that it's just not. It's not.
So, Christian, what you do, you give them a system, yeah. And very soon, like she's telling, when your telepathy when you start resonating and we all starts working together, the telepathy amongst us starts working, yeah, starts connecting to the ether, yeah, and then you start and realise that, like, all of a sudden you won't want this, you won't want finance, you won't want gold, because you know there's something more deeper, yeah, gold, bonds, a currency, finance. Do not fix worlds. It can't fix your conscious mindset. It's playing with your conscious mindset. Yeah? That financial thing and that God thing, it's there. It's stained in there. They've done a fucking good job of putting that in your... It's a cell. 2 cells implanted in your head. God,
like
religion.
Firmware, isn't it?
Yeah, religion, God, finance. Religion, God, finance. Competition, greed. Hang on a minute. Like all these new things coming out, what you all want, and they keep doing it, and they keep doing it, and you all want it, and you all want it, yeah? But you can't. No one can afford it. But we're going to tell them, we're going to give them that they can all afford it. We're going to have a reset, and all of a sudden we're going to give them the gold. We're going to tell them the truth. We are going to tell them the truth. We're going to say that these people stopped you from having all this, yeah? We're here to make sure that you get it, yeah? Like, all your world's most loved and trusted, yeah? They've hid all this from you. They've hid the birth certificate from you. They've hid what they've been robbing you from, and taxes and free energy. Yeah, they have. Yeah, because they know, yeah, they've got their dates. They had Project Looking Glass before we took it, right? And they know, yeah? They goes like, this is going to happen then, this is going to happen then, yeah? And by the time we get there, job done. Job done. Didn't even have to fire a bullet. Yeah? Didn't have to put no one on trains. Just a few coaches. They made their own way there.
Happy about it.
Happy about it. Making your own way there. Happy about it. Some people started sort of smelling a rat right towards the end. They try and run. They can be collected up on coaches.
That's why they said no phones. Don't bring your phone with you, because they don't want no one ringing anyone from the outside of a FEMA camp, do they?
No,
they don't want anyone filming something.
No, and don't forget, you don't need your iPhone or Samsung anymore. They're just about to give you a quantum phone.
Yeah.
A quantum phone, a glint card.
And a gravestone.
And a gravestone.
No, you don't even get that, because that costs money.
You'll get a glint card, a quantum phone, so they can know exactly where you are and what you're spending. Yeah, you will have electric cars, but this would all be given to you during the reset. Still convincing you during a reset, but when you look around you, you'll suddenly think, hang on a minute, look, humanity's disappearing. Like,
where's everyone going?
where's the fucking everyone going then? Like, and that's how they would have done it. Usually they just go like itcher. Yeah,
Turn up.
just you'll all be escaping, you'll all be killed and raped and like tortured and that. Yeah, like what you see in the film, all that. But no, this time they've used superior demonic intelligence to reel you in, so they don't have to. Like the vaccines, not one. They didn't have to. Like all that forcing and that. They showed you all that on the TV to show you this is what they would have done to scare you. Yeah, because that's what they would have done. Like, if it was real, you would have had coaches pulling out in areas, yeah, like all around the world, coaches, deep state military, rounding you all up because you ain't had a shot. and all you lot who was trying to escape, you would have got rounded up and took to a FEMA camp, different ones. Yeah, they got different FEMA. They got torture camps, FEMA camps, 15-minute cities, breeding centres, labs, the lot. What they need to do the 8th reset, and the QFS and all this Nasara Jasara, right? It's all being played against you. This is all playing out. This is all playing out. You can't fall for this shit. You've fallen for shit. You've fallen for lies and bullshit long enough. Yeah, like I've come in here right at the right time. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you again. Like I'm a million times cleverer than this outside. Like a million times cleverer. I've only been working on 5 point something like memory, but that's double what you lot got. Yeah, but like. When you feel this is going to make you all start feeling the full weight, yeah. When I sit here, sometimes I say to Julie, I don't know, I says, like because my education, 3D education, it ain't good. Like my reading and writing's got excellent, like not on par, but like, it's got better. But like when you feel and understand, and I've get asked, I asked my mother and everyone, it's like. I need to like start learning some more words, new words, because like I get so agitated to explain the full depth of this. Like I said on my wall in the flat, understand number one, phase number one, understanding the full depth, the full weight of lies in this world. Number two, understanding the ET world. If you can understand them, you're gonna get somewhere. Yeah? Things what you thought weren't possible will start to think like, hang on a minute, we got like a world full of lies and an ET world. What the fuck's going on here? Hang on a minute. No God in it. No. Well, like, what? Like this is like I'm trying to put myself on your like level sometimes, but no. You got to understand the level of lying in this third realm. And I gave you a little sort of example, didn't I? When I told you about Truman Show. When he touches the wall, he goes up the stairs, and he's scared to death to open that door. Yeah. Because he knows, yeah, and it's a little tiny bit like you, WDR, yeah. Open that door, brother. Have a little smell in there, yeah. Because I love you. That's why you're here. That's why you're doing what you're doing now, and Landon, what a lovely man, Landon.
Yeah.
Switched
on, aren't they?
Yes, and. And Steve and I can't remember what their other ones was like, but I could read. I've read even the one in the black jumper who sat with their phone. Like I've read on those. You're all cool, like, and you can smell it. You just know that you are literally. Think of what these people. Think of what your world's most loved and trusted have been up to. Look what they've been doing to children and animals. Look how they deceive you. Yeah? When has anyone in this world ever done you a favour? Apart from family and friends. And sometimes they don't really want to. But when? They ain't. Think. They might once to give you a good impression. Yeah? But like they don't do you any favours. They give you the illusion of doing it. Yeah? It's the illusion. And like, look at the difference in these. Look, look, you can see that's a clone now on the right. They started off with a clone, I think, or some sort of like, because his face looks a bit disfigured on the one what they all think is Charlie.
They look a little bit similar, don't they? Really?
Well, the cheeks bit here. Yeah. But the forehead and the eyes, the real one, look, you can see fucking
he looks
demon.
Demonic. He looks evil, doesn't he? He looks like that Aquino. What's that, Michael Aquino, is it? He looks similar to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, but like speed.
Oh yeah, Speed the Plough is a reference WD made yesterday. He wants what was it? Speed the Plough in the field. I think you said WDR about moving it on quickly, fast tracking people. You know?
We've got a fast track. Yeah, that's what you got to say.
Time left.
Yeah, we need to really fast track. Yeah. Now all you truthers, listen. WDR, go over and watch his channel. Watch his channel because he's going to start. He's doing a great, fantastic job. He's going to start tearing this up. Yeah, proper. Yeah, he's not going to be happy. I know you're not going to be happy. I know you're not. But you got to think of past. You got to remember your history, as much history as you can. Right, even the history where you was probably there before this loop, before your last loop here, your last loop now, what you're doing now. The loop before, you was probably involved in what went on in World War II, World War One, and all these other engineered wars around the world. You was probably there involved in that too. Yeah, 1,000,000%. That's why you're here now. You started, you come in, now you're going to end it. Yeah, it's like with Vern. Vern coming in here with me, beginning. Vern will leave with me. Yeah, and this is how it's going to be. Yeah, and no currency, no. You're going to be right back to that moment before the parasites invaded you. So you can, where you was raising that spirituality, that well-being.
Do you want to explain that bit again as well for them guys? Because there was a bit of confusion on that yesterday.
Right.
The free
timeline. Yeah. First flash. Boom. Everything will go when the projection time drops and all that, yeah? Right? But as that's happening, as you're jumping through that timeline, you're going to get all flashes of memory in that before you end up in that vessel, yeah? The one what went back, yeah? What was created for you, what was fixed, customised, created, immaculate, beautiful, athletic, beautiful vessel, what was created to carry the source of life.
8,000 years ago.
Yeah. Wow. It was created a long time, about 2 million years ago.
Your memories, so you get.
Oh yeah. Your memories will go back so far. You'll get enough memory to join the dots to because you're going to start remembering all different previous loops and lives. Even if you've experienced different vessels, you're going to get it all. Yeah. So the first bomb, bang, flash. Yeah. Don't forget this. This will be turned into a med chamber. Yeah. Or, well, not a med chamber, because you're not nothing's gonna fix you up like a med bed will. This is too big for a med bed. Yeah? So you go, one flash, boom. Yeah? A lot's gonna happen in them 10 seconds. Second flash, yeah? More memory, yeah? More memory. You pick your vessel up, more memory. And then as that, you've got 3 flashes, bang, bang, bang. Third flash, everyone's sort of be in place. You're going to see a lot of VT, surrounded by a lot of VT, all hands on. Yeah, all hands on, and people will be a little bit of transportation and that. Yeah, but before all this, you're going to have a lot of activity in the sky. Yeah, what's Back to the Future? I told you, when you watch it when you're young, and you watch it now when you know what you're looking for. Yeah, right. What's been going on with the bad aliens and the real and the good aliens? Yeah, you see Back to the Future. He gets the bad one. He jumps forward, creates everything how he wants. Gets rid. You know what I mean? Everything's all he knows how to do it. All it worked out how to form the future. And then you get the good ones jump forward, rearranging it. But sometimes the good ones don't get there quick enough, or the parachutes will throw them off, and that happen. Yeah, Twin Towers and all these engineered walls to start of, and all these other things. Yeah, so it's tick and tack. It's you're chasing. They're forever chasing each other to stop these certain things happening. Mm-hmm. And when they stop it happening, they get really pissed off and they do something else bad. They put even more fucking fucked up, far out sick stuff on you. Yeah, leads you up the path even more. You know what I mean? White hats control everything. all your finances, the stock market. The stock market had to crash, like I told you. It's backed by child trafficking, organ harvesting, adrenochrome. Yeah, backed by that. So that had to go. Police and more arrests, loads of them being arrested, and they will be arrested once you're on a lockdown. All boom, gone. Yeah. Doctors, nurses, just make the most. Go out. Go to your parties, have a nice time. Yeah, make most of it. Yeah. Police, more arrests. All that's going to go down. FEMA camps, 15-minute cities, QFS. I'm pretty sure like most teenagers will work out how I've told you today. Yeah. Worried about finance system. Vernie explains to you why you've all... Because, like, yeah, it's like a list. You all have a list. Yeah? Now, it makes sense as well. The woman who contacts WTR, she's native, ancestral. Yeah? I am. When I first come into this third realm, I've experienced Egyptian, native, all these spiritual beings, the most spiritual people on this planet, what got wiped out. I've been in them and all. I've done that as well. Yeah, so that makes a bit of sense. Yeah, she's probably come with me. Yeah, especially if she's telling you she's from Q, White Hats. She's definitely with me. Yeah, it's probably my mother, Celicia's ancient spirit. What's in this woman? Yeah. Like I told you, my mother is Celicia. She's caretaker of Pleiades. I'm Pleiadian, and I've got Lyran DNA in me. Yeah, I'm Arcturian. I love Arcturians. They're beautiful. Yeah, of course I do. But that's how it goes. And she's a lot to do with the GAA. A lot of my soul family, a lot to do with GAA. Yeah, and I'm here to break this shit down to you. Yeah. Like, hey, we can pause this, can't we? Listen, we're going to pause, we're going to have a cup of coffee, and we'll start talking again. Alright, so we'll come back in a sec, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you in a sec.